Hi Aquarius, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today, we're going to ask our spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming towards you, any loving energy around you that's meant for you. So let's call in our spirit guides. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you need me to hear today? What is it that you want me to know? I am listening for you now. Let's see. I have the feelings are mutual. I love that. Sometimes we wonder, you're so in love with somebody and you struggle with, I just pray they feel the same way. And I hope they don't change their mind. Or what if things change, but what if things get better? Sometimes we go down the path of, somehow this is going to be taken away from us. And instead of going down the path of it can get better, this is just the beginning of something amazing. I have a commitment. Okay. The feelings are mutual. Someone wants to commit. Okay. So maybe we need a confirmation. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. It's on its way, but sometimes we just have to ask spirit, like what's going on? Somebody's ready to commit. How wonderful. We had a miscommunication. I've overthought something they said. I've been holding it and repeating it in my head, thinking that, that's the final say in something. It's people say things at different times. Sometimes they say thing one day and the next day they say something else. So we just have to look at the big picture. Don't take any one little thing that somebody says and hold on to it. All right, just look at the big picture. And some people never change. So you've got to be open to what you're getting into. If this is somebody you want to commit to, you've got to accept the good, bad, and ugly. You've got to accept, there's their quirks or their behaviors of some kind. Sometimes people do some kind of crazy things, but it's who they are. Taking a detour, a little bit of I want to see. Okay, so maybe you're testing it out. Maybe you're saying, I'm going to give this time. I'm going to see if over a period of time that this is the person that I really want to be with. And I don't want to say prove to me, but I do feel like that's in the back of your mind, like this sense of time will tell. Okay. But if time is being honest with you and time is giving you the answers, then I'm going to say trust that. Pride keeps us apart. We want to communicate about a certain thing. We're both standing our ground about a certain thing. We both have our ways. We both have our what's important to us. So we want to make sure that our egos and pride don't prevent us from finding the compromise. And I have inconsistencies. I want to see consistencies. Okay. So if we see inconsistencies in their actions, then we start to think about, is this somebody that is meant to be? Okay. I think this person is leaning in the direction of if you're not in this connection, when this connection comes in, this is going to be somebody who speaks louder than their actions speak louder than words. They're going to be the person who shows you, doesn't feel like they have to tell you every day, every time they hang up the phone that they love you, just they are going to assume that you assume. Okay. And some people live like that. Maybe it's not how you do it, but you may have somebody who's, I'm going to show you through my actions, which is fine if their actions are consistent and loving and caring and generous and kind, all of those things. I have a Page of Swords, a Knight of Swords. Things are picking up is how it's coming into me. We might not be on the same page about everything, but it doesn't mean we don't get along. So you could challenge each other. You could be one of those couples that, you're not going to just listen to whatever they say and not defend yourself or have your own, speak your own mind or stand up for yourself or, I don't know. I just feel like you could be the first person that stands up to this person and doesn't let them get away with things. So in a sense, they've met their match and maybe that's what they love about you. I would say it starts out with, I'm interested in you. And then the energy picks up. Okay. The pace picks up. I want to get to know you. I want more information. The more I get to know you, I start to realize that you challenge me, that you don't just bend. Okay. You challenge this person and they like that. Okay. And that is something that they're intrigued by, that you could be just really exciting to them because they don't know that they can't just say something and expect you to jump. They don't know how you're going to react to it. They don't know what your pushback would be. And then your true personality comes out and you show them. So there's a sense of, okay, you're right. You're right. You know, so there's a sense of you challenge them. You make them think before they act. 8 of Swords. I have an 8 of Wands. And I have a 4 of Cups. Sense of holding back. I will say that. I felt holding back. I felt you may think that they're holding back their feelings because they're using their actions. They also could be giving you a lot of space because they know that you're independent and they don't want to take that away from you. They don't want you to feel like they are suffocating you in any way, or that they like that about you. They like that you can stand on your own. So they don't want to coddle you. That's not what is going to be good for you or good for them. So I feel like they're going through some of those things initially, like how much is enough? Okay. If I give too much, if I'm there too much, then I'm love bombing you. So there's kind of like this seesaw energy going on with me, with the 2 of Pentacles, also with this feeling of, I want you to like me. I want you to get to know me, but I don't want to bombard you with everything all at once. So I have a feeling this person may slow things down, take their time, get to know you. Could be frustrating. Could be you feel like you're being tested, or you feel like, you know, are you playing mind games or head games? You could be struggling with something like that in the beginning. I could see that. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Devil. Okay, is there a shadow side to your person that I'm not familiar with and I'm worried about? A Capricorn, are they hiding something? The truth always comes out, good or bad. Okay, I'm not feeling that. I feel like the feelings are mutual. I feel like this is going to move into a commitment. I feel like the tension between the 2 of you is actually what keeps it together. Okay, it's like 2 magnets that right before they connect, that you can feel that kinetic energy between it. So you guys have a lot of chemistry and you both feel it, but we may have to, you know, understand it. I have a Libra energy within the next 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, King of Air. I have a Cancer energy, a Chariot. Termination, success, wanting to move forward, taking action. Look at their actions. They are going to speak through actions. I have a Leo energy, shining, inspiring, talented, good at what they do. Okay, a little bit of an extrovert energy coming into me. One of you could be a very strong extrovert, or you definitely one over the other is more extroverted. I have a Sagittarius, Prince of Fire, within 14 to 30 days. So you've got this kind of 2-week period happening here between the Libra and the Sagittarius, which is interesting. Uh, it was more of an I have an eye. I was looking at this card and it was more of a I have my eye on you. I'm checking you out. I'm watching you. I'm listening to you. I'm saying once you know them, I don't feel like it's a secret admirer. It's like they listen to you intently. They are watching what you say. They are, I mean, they're probably checking out your outfit and how you look and how you behave and, you know, what do you like in public, you know. So they're probably looking at a lot of those things kind of subconsciously. But I just definitely feel like I have my eye on you because I'm trying to evaluate somehow, like, are you the one? Are you the person I want to be with? Can I have a few more of these? Okay, I have a Virgo energy, Princess of Earth. I feel grounded. I like your groundedness. An Aquarius, challenges. You challenge me. There's an incredible sense of you can stand up for yourself. And this person probably in the past was with somebody who was not as strong of a personality as you are, not as self-confident, not as has as high self-esteem. And they're much more interested in you can hold your own, your intelligence, you can have a debate with them and be fair and be even without becoming feeling like you're being intimidated in any way. So you can definitely hold your own. I have a Libra, a diplomat, seeking compromise. Yeah, there's a sense of, okay, I see your point. Let's meet in the middle. I feel like there's a lot of that going on. I feel like we have a lot of compromise. I feel like it's, do you want sushi tonight? No, I don't want sushi, but let's go to a restaurant that has both sushi and Italian food, you know, so I can get what I want and you can get what you want, you know, so it's that kind of a feeling. I have twin flames. We're mirroring each other. A divine counterpart. Look for 1111. I like the compromise. I like the challenge. I like the overall energy of somebody who's interested in committing in the long run. Also, that it's probably something that we talk about right from the beginning. Yeah, I'm open to being in a long-term relationship. I just haven't met the one I want to be with. I haven't met anybody that can hold my attention. You hold their attention. That's part of the challenge. That they probably got bored before with, you know, somebody who doesn't have a lot to say, doesn't have a, you know, I would say an airhead, you know, doesn't have a lot going on. You're holding their attention intellectually. There could be a beautiful intellectual connection here that we talk about everything. I have a Two of Pentacles. I have a Fool. Yeah, that kind of keeping my eye on you. Are you somebody that I can get through things with? People pick partners, not just because I'm attracted to you, though that's probably not even at the top, believe it or not. We pick partners that we see that we can get through life with, okay? That when hard times come, my partner I can rely on. I look up to. My partner can solve a problem. My partner can put out a fire without me if they had to. My partner can be, you know, hold their own in emergency to get us through it. Okay. So we look for people to share our lives with, going into almost like our ancestral instinct, right? I'm looking to survive. I'm looking to keep a roof over my head and the fire burning, you know, in the cave, and, you know, caveman times. So we pick people in our lives that we can see that we can travel through life, whatever life brings us. And I have a feeling this person's looking at you with, are you the type of person that we could get through anything with, that you could be on my side and I could be on your side. And as a team, we can really get through anything. So I feel like this person's looking at you through that lens and asking that question. I have the World. This person's going to be ready to go into the next phase of their life. The Star. Beautiful. And I have an 8 of Wands. Once they decide that you are the person that they could see sharing those things with, I do feel like then it's going to move forward very quickly. It will turn into, I don't want to date other people. I want to be exclusive. I can see a future with you. They may even say that out loud. I can see us being together if it continues the way it's going. I don't want to be with anybody else. So I feel like the only thing that's going on right now is I'm trying to evaluate, are you the person that I could really see living life on life's terms with? Magic, discovering the magic in the mundane, making the ordinary extraordinary. You know, life can be boring, right? We all do the same things. We go to work, we come home, we cook dinner, we clean the house, we watch Netflix, you know. So what makes it magical? What makes it magical is the humor, how people treat you, sharing little moments, sharing joy. So can we find the magic within each other? Can we find special moments, you know, so that it isn't so mundane? Absolutely. That's why you pick somebody. You pick somebody that you like to be with. They, you know, whether they're entertaining, they make you laugh, you like to listen to them, you like to talk to them, whatever it is. Transparency. I need to know who you are. I need to know the truth. Absolutely. A lock. Lock your commitment away from the world's interference. I won't let anybody interfere in our connection. I won't let anyone come between us. That's a commitment in itself. You know, I take it seriously that I don't want to be with anybody else. And memories, little bit of I will treasure us, right? I will treasure us, all the memories, any memories that we create. So you've got somebody who is definitely, I'm going to say all in, and at a certain point, once they see that you're the person who can hold your own. Okay, so you being independent, you being secure, you being balanced, you being healthy, physically healthy, mentally healthy, spiritually healthy. That is why your person's going to want to be with you. I have a Star. You could be the best thing that they've ever wished for. You're making wishes, and so are they. They did just share with me that they find you. So however this person comes into your life, somehow their energy was attracted to you. They somehow stumble across you. I have a 3 of Pentacles again. 6 of Swords. There's nothing in their past that's pulling them back, is how that came in. I have a Magician. They're so hopeful. And part of me feels like this star comes into them and they tap into all their beautiful energy and they say, this is it. You're it. I don't want to look any further. I don't want to even think about anybody else. I want you to see me. I want to show you my best self. And I want you to see me as the person that you want to be with. I want to win your heart. That's really what's going to happen. You know, it's a sense of, I don't want you to ever feel like that you'd even want to look at anybody else. So I'm going to say they're going to do everything in their power. They want to win your heart is how I feel. So once they say you're it, I think they're going to be very good to you. I do. I think they're going to be a very good partner. I think they're going to be A loving, beautiful partner. Spirit, please share with me some loving messages. You're not really my type. Let's be friends. I'm not going to settle. I feel like I'm intentionally ignoring you. Yeah, I'm not going to settle with somebody that isn't everything. That's why you holding their attention has given them pause to say there's something different about you, that you that you stay on their mind long after the phone is hung up, long after the day, days later, they're still thinking about things you said or did, or well, your time together. So you have captured their attention. I want to hold you and make you feel safe. I want a new beginning with you. I'm no longer in denial. I want you to feel safe with me. I don't want you to worry about other people. I don't want you to worry about where I'm going or who I'm with. I have commitment issues, trust issues. I don't feel that. I never knew a person like you existed. That I feel. I want to win your heart. You're always on my mind and sometimes my dreams. You've got somebody coming into your life that is really ready to take you in their arms and let you know that they see a future with you. You do. So it's just a matter of time, Spirit just said. If this isn't here yet, it's just a matter of time. So the energy is already in the universe. So let's put this out there. Let's ask Spirit to bring you this kind of love. If it hasn't been received, we want it to come our way. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 YouTube channels. I'll put the links in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your messages today, and we'll see you again real soon.